Good afternoon, friends. This is Jagdish Ahuja, your teacher trainer transformer, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Franklin Templeton Mutual Funds. Yes, yesterday was a black swan event for us when we heard that Franklin India Templeton is winding down six of its debt schemes, which were quite popular among the investors, and that set a cat among the pigeons, literally. And on closer understanding as to why this happened, I just tried to delve deep and research a bit more and understand what was the reason behind this. And it was quite clear, that this was the right decision for them to take. So let me take you through how they arrived at possibly, they would have arrived at this decision. So firstly, let's look at the background. They have totally of six schemes. So namely, the Franklin India Low Duration Fund, the Franklin India Dynamic Asset Fund, Accrual Fund, the Credit Risk Fund, the Ultra Short Term Bond Fund, and the Franklin India Income Opportunities Fund. So these are all the funds, and these funds have invested in a range of paper from 1 to 3 months in ultra short term, to as much as 5 to 6 years. So all these papers are there with them right now. The point is that the papers are fine, but the maximum investment of these papers has been done in three sectors. The first sector is the non-banking financial, NBFC sector. And today the NBFC sector, because of the moratorium and people have got a chance not to pay as of now because everything is locked down and the stress building in the system, 14,564 crores out of 28,000 crores is only in the NBFC sector. The next sector which they have given is to the power sector, and that is almost 5,532 crores. Again, power consumption has gone down because commercial establishment, industry, blah blah blah, are all not operating at optimum capacity. Third, they've given 3,480 crores to the infrastructure and reality, to the builders and all that. So this sector again is under stress. So all these three sectors came under stress. So now you've got 28,000 crores of assets, and you've got 50% and 60%, 70%, etc. in stressed industries. As a result, you have Corona on top of it. And when Corona came, there was a lockdown, and as a result of lockdown, everybody's liquidity needs went up. So redemption pressure started coming in, and as redemption pressure started coming in, the fund manager has to sell out all the assets. And as he's selling the assets now, in this time, the liquidity, and the appetite for risk is very, very low. As a result, he was getting very poor price for the paper he was holding. And as a result of this, there was no other choice but to lock down the scheme, because there are two scenarios. One, A, you keep paying people as and when they start asking for the money. B is you wait, and lock down the scheme and pay them at the end when everybody can get a better price. Now, what is the reason behind this? If you start paying people right now and everybody comes in to take the liquidity, all the good paper will get sold out, and what will be left? The riskier assets, the ones which people do not wish to buy, or where there is no good price which is available, those are the ones which will be left. And those are the ones which, the investor who has not redeemed now is going to get. As a result, the NAV is going to plummet. So you had no choice. Either you lock it down now so that you can slowly redeem it and pay everybody equitably and maintain your reputation in the long run, or pay off everybody right now, and at the end show a dismal poor performance on debt funds, which would have possibly ruined their reputation as well. So this is primarily the reason why they've done this, and they've taken the decision to see that even the smallest shareholder, the mutual fund holder, also gets a good price and gets a fair value. Just because he is not redeeming doesn't mean he doesn't get a good value. But yes, what does this augur for all of us? This sounds a warning bell for all of us. This sounds a warning bell that we must go back and check all our mutual funds. We must go back and see what sort of assets they hold. We must go back and see what sort of bonds, income funds are we holding. If not, you want to move, the time is now. Take your choice, pull your assets, see that you're liquid enough, see that you keep your liquidity and maintain your liquidity, so that whenever you require it. And yes, this is definitely, not a good sign for the industry. No matter what they say, no matter what everybody says, anybody closing down because of this shows not that the industry is bad, but shows that the economy is bad, and shows that we are under severe stress as an economy, and it will take us some more time to get out of this mess. And if you have the faith to hold on and wait on for some time, then keep holding on. If not, it's time to have a relook at all your investments, especially debt, especially mutual funds, and take a call. So with that I end. Take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.